Okay, so in this video we're just going to go through the differences between a logical view and a physical view in Cisco Packet Tracer. So over here we've got logical and physical views. If I just click on physical, that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to click on the home city, I'm going to click on the corporate office, and I'm going to click on the main wiring closet. Okay, so up here we've got quite a few options of things we can add. So I'm going to create a new rack. And just while I'm here, I'm going to create a couple of tables to sort of symbolise an office. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to put the devices I want in the rack and drag them into there. So on the bottom left here, we've got routers. So I'm going to start with a router. It should bring us, a power distribution unit as well for this entire rack. So as well, I'm going to want a switch. I'm just going to use this 2960 thing, and I'm going to keep them quite a way apart for now, just so we can see what we're actually doing. And I'm also going to put a server in there as well, so that's from end devices because it'd be in a lock cabinet. Okay, so I'm just going to add a few things to my router that I know for the future, which I want to do with this sort of design. So I'm just going to power the router off, this little power button here, and I'm going to drop some modules here. So some serial ports and also 4 Ethernet ports as well. I'm going to power it back on for now as well so I don't forget. Okay, so that's my rack done. I'm going to put some PCs on these desks. I'll put another one on there as well, and I'm also going to put a wireless router on there. Wireless devices. So I'm going to put the home router over here. Normally that would be in a safe place, but it won't fit in the rack because it's not big enough for this activity. So now I just simply want to look at the cabling. So we can use copper straight through because all these devices are going to go through the switch or the router. So I'm going to start by, so copper straight through. I'm going to start by connecting the router. Oops. It's on the wrong port. The router to the switch. And again, I'm not going to use any particular order, just for sort of an explanation of where to connect them. Okay, so router to switch. Then we're going to go switch to server. And then I'm going to connect my PCs to my switch. Just clicking on the wires as we go through. Not liking that. Okay. In a perfect world, you'd put these all in a numerical order to make things nice and neat. Obviously, as well, you would also have some cable management because we've got a bit of a health and safety risk going on here. But that's all the devices connected now. So we've got all the devices going through the switch, and then the switch is connected to the router. I'm also going to put on a cloud environment as well. So I'm going to put that down here. So I'll put it up here, and then we're going to connect the router to the cloud with a serial connection. Okay, so that's the physical connection side done. Obviously, you can play around with different devices and how they work. Into the logical bit now, it's all a bit scrambled up, but we can just now move things into the position that we want them to be. So if I put the cloud over here, the router here, the switch here, we've got a PC over here, wireless router here, server here, PC down here. Not the greatest of logical views, but hopefully you get the idea. So that's the difference between a logical view and a physical view. So we physically wired that that cabinet or those devices together. And here we've just got a plan map before we can start configuring and implementing this network